Hey everybody, how you guys doing this evening? It's your boy J Hud, Knicks for Life, no haters. And today, as usual, back to format. I wish I could have did this whole thing over and just had every episode counted and numbered, but you learn as you go. But this is another episode of Knicks for Life, no haters. And like I said yesterday in my video, I'm going back to the essence of what I started and what I came on this platform, and my thing, my main course was always stats. You know, scores, rebounds, assists, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. No further interruptions. I want to go along with the stats right now. So now we got this kid Wayne Selden, forward. Don't know much about this kid. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not even going to assume because I don't know. I was getting ready to say Seton Hall. I don't know why. But anyway, this guy had 9 points, 1 assist, and he made a three-pointer, 1 3-pointer. And what else? That's all for his stats. We'll get to my boy Obi Toppin. Obi rockin' Toppin. You know what I'm saying? Obi Toppin, man. Huh? Let me see. Let me see his 3-point stat anyway. See what he shot today, because yesterday was horrible. Okay. He was 3 for 6 from 3-point land. That means Obi Toppin has shot 50% in that game. He shot 3, he shot 6, he hit 3. Can't be mad about that. Free throws made 3. Free throw attempts 3. Offensive rebound 2. Defensive rebound 7. Assists 2. A steal 1. No blocks. Turnovers, he had 5 of them, but the summer league, it don't count, so this is the time to get them so you can learn. Personal fouls, he had 3. The kicker, 22 points. Obi Toppin, if he can stay up there, if he gets the burn, he's gonna average 20, I think, or somewhere close to it. And that's good for a guy that didn't play no summer league last year and had the jitters in the beginning of the season, but ended up calming down at playoff time and started playing, good, fair. He did a lot of things that was good. And I believe next year, if Thibs starts sharing the minutes with him and Randall, that this kid would get even better. Not saying you got to split the minutes with him, but try to use them whenever you can. Get these guys rested. They say it. They say it all the time. Thibs was always the type of coach that likes to, depend heavy on the star players, and we can't do that. You have to learn. You have to learn how to keep up with the Joneses. What's working and what's working and what's working. What's not working is not working. You can't use RJ and Obi for 46 minutes, 45 minutes, 42 minutes for a whole season. And then you guys say they didn't show up in the playoff. They showed up. They did all they can do. And for the numbers they had, that was pretty good numbers. It just wasn't their stats. They usually could play better than that when they need them to. But, I wasn't mad at them. I said they was burned out. They was trying to do too much. They put too much on their shoulders. Like Randall really thought it was really just up to him alone to win. No, it's up to you to do your part, to score, to control the team, to try to get your teammates involved. Get all the assists you can get, all the rebounds you can get. Not I got to take 3 people from the baseline with a fadeaway pullback. Like, come on, man. That's not when you got a opponent like Trae Young and all them guys that can shoot. Man, they got an arsenal over there that can shoot. They shoot way better than we do. RJ wasn't confident at the time. His threes this season, he got a lot better. He got a lot better, but he wasn't confident in the beginning with that shot. Obi Toppin definitely ain't confident with the 3. Bullock, he was confident. He just was off. That's because they didn't get him involved in the first quarter. You get Bullock going in the first quarter, he's warmed up, he's feeling good, he's in rhythm, he's knocking them down. But you can't wait till you really need him to start going to him. You need to go to him the whole game. Get that shot, open up the floor. Quickly, he did all right, but he was a rookie. What did you expect him to do? Come out there and lead a team when we got a player like Derrick Rose that can handle that easily? Like, Derrick Rose did his part. So It's just pieces that we was missing. Like if we had Fournier or Walker, you can best believe Randall would have had open looks more than he did in that playoff game, that last game we lost. So I say it was an upgrade, a good upgrade. The two players we got was definitely an upgrade. The players we got out of the draft was an upgrade. We just have to see what pieces we're going to put together and how they're going to play with each other and how's the chemistry going to grow. But I'm really loving what I'm seeing from Obi Toppin. And look, what can you say about my boy Jericho Sims? Only reason I'm going to say something about his plus-minus ratio is because it was a 16. And that's great. That means while he's on the court, the Knicks are putting in work. He had 8 points. He only had 2 personal fouls. So this tell you that this big man know how to move without getting in foul trouble. Maybe he can teach Mitch something. Kid had 9 rebounds, 8 points. He was floating with a double-double, man. He was floating with a double-double. And that's it. Free throws attempts, 2. He missed both his free throws. So it's, what is this, free throw game ain't that good? That's all right. He'll pick that up. My boy Quentin Grimes, 6 points. He had 5 personals, too. What is that all about? 1 turnover, 4 assists. Anytime you 6 rebounds, so that's not bad. That's, he didn't play. He played 17 minutes. So, no, how many minutes did he play? Did they say how many minutes they played? I'm not seeing the minutes yet, but that's okay. Grimes has just got to learn the system. He's going to be all right. He's one I'm not worried about. Now look at this here. The first game, this is why I really made sure as soon as I got home, I didn't even take a shower yet. I just got home from work. But this is what I wanted to talk about, guys. You see how fast everybody was ready to go off and dismiss Quickley for one summer league game that didn't count for anything? All that game was is so we can prepare and learn and see what we have to work on and what things we did good. And everybody, I told you guys Emmanuel Quickley is a bum. He can't. One game. And he still had 15 points. So I don't understand some people with their, how do you say it? With their gimmicks or with their calculations of what calls a player good and what causes a player not to be good. I don't know what measures you use, but you need to recheck your measurements and get you some new tools to calculate who's a good player and who's not. Because anybody with a basketball mind can see that Emmanuel Quickley is a good player. He just needs to either play shooting guard or learn how to slow down to play the point guard. But I'm still one of those guys that say he can do both. He's just not real good at the point guard position yet. But can he learn it? Yes. He's a young kid. Of course he can learn how to play point guard. So, let's get to it. 100% from the free throw line. He didn't miss one. He shot 6 of them. For three-point land, he was 33%, which is good, which is almost at average for an NBA player. 3-pointers made 4. He shot what? He attempted 12. 4 out of 12. I guess that's what they want him to do. I think they're telling him to shoot because they want to see a killer on that 3-point line, and they know he can shoot from anywhere. So I believe that they're telling him to shoot the ball. That's just my opinion. I really believe that, guys. If somebody think I'm bugging, tell me I'm bugging. Say, J Hud, you bugging. But I think they gave him the green light. Let me see. He had 8 assists. I think that's a lot of assists for Quickley because he's running the point. But that's good. 2 steals. Only 1 turnover. He had 4 personal fouls. But I don't mind that with the stats like that. 32, 6, and 32, 6. No, 32, 8, and 6. Them are great numbers. Shout out to you, Emmanuel Quickley. Oh, before I go any farther, I seen the thing on Man. I seen the content on Man. It's the Knicks podcast when he's saying that's gonna be his last Why am I stuck for words today? That's gonna be his last show, and what I just like to say is to Ron is, Ron, if you see this, if you hear this, brother, I just want to thank you, because when I was strolling through one day, just didn't have nowhere to go and nothing to do really. I'm looking at, and I ran across your channel, and you were a Knicks fan. That's what grabbed my attention first and foremost. So when I went on, it was a StreamYard open, and I hit the StreamYard, and you welcomed me to your show out of nowhere. Like, and it was other people that you could have gave it to, or said I had to wait or whatever, but you welcomed me, and you made me feel warm and welcome. And all the people that was up there, I don't remember who it was, but everybody made me feel good and, accepted. And we went to talking about our Knicks. And I kept coming up there for a few episodes, but then I came to a point where, like, I don't want to be greedy and keep coming up here every day, not giving other people opportunities to come up here and voice their opinion or whatever they got to say about their team or whoever their team is. So I kind of backed off and got my own little channel started and said what I'm going to do is stats and stuff, and talk about stats and different stats. And hopefully, it ain't going to be all stats, but, my foundation is going to be built on the New York Knicks and their and stats to go along with the games, after or before games and stuff like that. And that's what we're going to do. Somebody called me, but I'm not answering that. So, and that's what it's about. Let's get the rest of the. You know what? I wish you got. I want to do something. Which one you guys? We only played 9 players in this summer league this last game. But everybody was like, oh, New York, I told you, same old New York. How do you base a season on one game? How do you do that? I want to know, how do you do that? How do you base somebody being a bum, which I'm going to clear that up in a little while. How do you base somebody being a bum to somebody being good on 2 quarters of a summer league game? How do you do that? I don't know how you do that. And I'm going to stop calling people bums, because if you're young and you're coming in this NBA, whether you don't have the skills that a lot of these players have, I'm not going to say you're a bum. You're still a professional basketball player, because you made it to the NBA or the G League or wherever you're at. You're playing a sport that you love to play, and you're doing good and you're getting paid for it. I don't care how much it is. And that's another thing that I think people should fight for in the NBA and the CBA and the football league and the hockey league. Players should fight so that their finances don't become public records. Like, nobody should have the right to know to exact how much money you get for a contract. I understand somebody say, oh, such and such signs a $5-year deal for millions of dollars. Okay, but don't put nobody's salary out there, how much they get paid yearly and how much they'll receive after this and after that. That's not everybody's business. For real. I don't think that should be a part of. I don't know the laws behind none of it, but that's just my humble opinion, man. None of us should be able to know what somebody else is making financially. You know what I'm saying? We just shouldn't. That's their personal business, between them and their employer, or them and their business CEOs and whoever, board members on the chair or whatever. This is what I was gonna say though. What I said, Quentin Grimes had 6, 5, and 4, something like that. Man Quickley had 32 points. Miles McBride had 14 points. So Miles McBride, he's been doing good too. So Miles McBride, points. He only had 1 personal foul. Only had 1 turnover. 2 steals, 8 assists. Okay. McBride hit 2 3-pointers. That was his only 6 points then, okay. But he did work in other areas. Look, see how he didn't score? He only hit 2 threes. No, I'm sorry. He hit more than 2 threes. He had 14 points. My bad. 14 points. 1 personal foul. 1 turnover, 0 blocks, 1 steal, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, two defensive rebounds, and 1 offensive rebound. 3 free throw attempts. He made 2 of those. So he's shooting 66% on this game. Well, I guess in the last 2 games, he's at 66% from 3-point land. So, or is he? Yeah, 66%. That's good. 2 out of 3 threes. Then we have some kid named Reed Travis. His name should be wrong. It should be Travis Reed. That's what I'm saying, but I guess that's his name, Reed Travis. And Luka Vildoza, I don't know, man. He ain't scored no points. So we got to wait and see what happened. No Trey Davis, no Tyler Hall, no Justin Patton, and no Quentin Rose. I heard about a Quentin Rose. Where's Quentin Rose from? And see, now people got to start putting some respect on that G League elites because they got some good players. Look, dude came out number 2 from the G League elite. Don't act like it don't matter how you get there. All that matters is what you do when you get there. It don't matter how we get to New York. Say it was 10 of us, and they tell all 10 of us, y'all each get $1 million and meet me on 125th Street. It don't matter if the first person take a jet and be there in seconds. The last person could walk. As long as he get there, he still got $1 million. So, and it don't make a difference how you get there as long as you get there to perform or to do it. And that's when you shine and show out. Just because you got picked in the 3rd round don't mean you can't be a number 1 player in the league. Who said that? Nobody. Don't ever believe you can't do just what somebody else can do. And that's why I loved Allen Iverson when he said, when they was like, oh, Michael Jordan's on the court. He was like, okay, Allen Iverson on the court too. Mike torched him, but he had that confidence to say, okay, I'm an NBA basketball player also. Picture me being a groupie and I'm doing the same thing he's doing. Now, I'll give him his respect, shake his hand, love what you're doing, watch you all the time, but it's time for me to get at you. And that's what's going to happen. I'm going to try my best to get at you. It ain't going to be no starstruck not playing because I'm playing with Michael Jordan. No. And I think with Obi Toppin, and I say this all the time, he was playing good in last year, the year before last when the Summer League, because last year was COVID, they didn't have it. So he was playing good. But then when Zion snatched the ball out of his hand and dunked it, I think he was a little embarrassed about that. I think a little embarrassed, just felt disrespected. Everybody clowning him. And I think he lost his confidence a little bit. And when you young like that, I hope him having other young guys that coming out this year and they trying to prove themselves. I hope he's hanging with that clique of people on his team, hanging with Grimes and McBride and IQ and hanging around with all them dudes because them dudes working because they trying to solidify their spot. So they working. You should always be working towards your next big contract. Like, you're on the rookie contract right now. So what you should be doing is trying to work and play hard every day so you can get better, so you can get that next big contract. You don't want to come off your rookie contract and teams ain't looking for you. Nobody ain't shouting you out. Nobody ain't trying to get with your manager or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Your agent. Like, you have to be working towards your next one. And that's by staying in shape, keeping yourself healthy, eating right, sleeping right, not hanging out all the time, not spending your money recklessly and just going out, hanging out everywhere in the off season. Because in your off season, you still should be in the gym every day, practicing, trying to get better. Because when that season comes, a lot of people are going to be shining. And when you play for your team, you want to shine too. And you want to make sure your team win. It ain't about you just looking good. It's about your team winning. I don't care if they win the most ugliest way they can, as long as they're winning. And that's what it's about, man. It's about winning, man. It's about winning in the league. If you can't win, you ain't going to get the money. And that's about all I had to say for the Knicks. I think we got another Summer League game on the, let me check it out, because I got it wrote down, because I like to write it down for people that might not know, man, or people that don't have time to be looking up stuff. I'm not the best at it, but I'm doing what I got to do. And I'm gonna continue to do that. Where's my book bag at? I put something in this bag right here, and then it must have fell out. Where did I put it? Like that, y'all. What was I looking for? I said something I had to get. What was it? Oh, the schedule. I know I had that other game down here. I said something about it. Yo, I'm telling you, Knicks fans, I lose everything. I can't keep a hold on nothing. I lose everything I try to put up and hold. Always losing. Hats. I take a face cloth out, wipe the sweat off my face, I lose that. I don't know how did we play a game in Indiana today when I thought we had a game on the 11th. I don't know where this game came from. Today, out of nowhere, the 9th. They must have changed the game or something. What's up, guys? I just was trying to find this game. I couldn't. Let me look it up real quick. That's all I gotta do. Okay, box scores. All periods. I don't want to go to all periods. I just want to check the schedule for the rest of the game. All the save. Obi stopped at 24 points last time and 22 today. Okay, Obi. I want you to get that 30 though. Get your first NBA 30 piece. Oh, McBride, yeah, he had a double-double. Oh, McBride scores double digits. Oh, come on, man. So who's our next game? Okay. I have to thank you. Pacers. Will there be a summer league for 2021? You think it won't? It definitely was, and we lost the first game, but we snapped back like a snapback, snapback. Okay, so see, that's what I'm saying. So how did the Indiana game get in there? We lost to Toronto. We play LA Wednesday at 10 p.m. We play Detroit at 8 o'clock on Friday the 13th. And we play Cleveland on Saturday the 14th. So where did that game pop in from? Was that another game just to make up another game? Or are they trying to hurt us with that, throw that game in there like a monkey wrench? Just had us play a game that we wasn't scheduled or nothing. The team will also play a 5th game on either Monday, August 16th or Tuesday, August 17th. Not us, because we played our 5th game already. I guess we played along to our schedule. Knicks to honor Peter Keir, founder of Safe Walk New York City, with City Spirit Award presented by Clorox. Knicks to honor Kate Bamhart and founder, director of Alternatives, with City Spirit Award presented by Clorox. I might have to download this. Get Knicks gear here. Get on the priority list for Knicks tickets for 2022, right? Let me see the plans for tickets and see what happens. Because I got to definitely get me some season tickets, man. Scuffling around every year is not cool, man. Speak with a live person. You don't have it. I don't think I ate nothing today. Oh, I gotta get me something to eat, man. Yeah, but anyway, boy, it's your boy Knicks for Life. I'm out of here. Peace.